It's still a little wobbly.
Because your phone is heavy. You got a heavy phone.
Got a heavy phone. I think that's...
Not too many pictures, that's why it's so heavy.
Oh my God. Give you such a hard time.
Call that digital weight. One of the nice things about doing old-fashioned wine tastings where you're face-to-face is you really get to talk to people and find out about them. And every once in a while, you get on a topic that brings back memories. Recently, we had a person from Brooklyn, where I grew up, and it turned out she's Sicilian, kind of the same age. And we immediately started talking about how they used to make wine back in the day. So that's 60, 70 years ago in the city in like Brooklyn. Every fall, the train cars would come in from California with boxes and boxes and boxes of grapes, and the old timers would go down, bicker, try and make deals to get the best price they could on these grapes, and then take them home, invariably bring them down the basement and get to the task of winemaking. At that time, everything was done with an old-fashioned hand crank machine. Kind of simple, a little Archimedean, very kind of efficient, but it was a lot of work, especially if you're making 200 gallons of wine or you're making wine for 3 or 4 different families. It's actually a lot of work. So what the old timers used to do was take the electric motor off the old washing machines that had ringers on the side. And they would take that motor off the washing machine and hook it up to the crusher and let that do the work, which was fine if you were the ones that were making the wine, crushing the grapes and making the wine, but it wasn't so good if you're the one that had to do the laundry. So it was always a time of consternation and arguments about who was going to get to use the motor and for how long.